Chief O'Hara told us the city's 911 system is overwhelmed by complaints about immigration enforcement. What are you seeing?
Seeing multiple calls of people who have been subjected to tear gas, pepper spray.
What we're seeing out of Minneapolis right now should shake every American to their core, not because of ICE, but not because of some viral video, but because the city's entire emergency response system, 911, is being used as a political weapon. And not by enemies overseas, not by terrorists, but by activists right here at home who are being encouraged by their own leadership to treat federal law enforcement like the enemy. And if you think about that for a second, because you see this police chief of Minneapolis just admitted in national televised interview on 60 Minutes that 911 lines are being overwhelmed, and not with real emergencies, not with actual crimes, but with complaints about ICE simply doing their job. That's like calling the fire department every time you see a fire truck because you don't like the way it looks. Meanwhile, someone's house is burning down the street and no help is coming. This isn't civil engagement. This is deliberate sabotage. And it's vandalism of the system meant to protect human life. And it's happening with the approval, the blessing, really, of people like Mayor Jacob Frey, who has made it crystal clear that he'll rather stand with open border activists than with law enforcement. And you can't run the city like this. You can't pretend to care about public safety and then cheer while emergency lines are jammed with politically motivated noise. And this is what happens when leaderships pick ideology over responsibility. And I don't think this chief of Minneapolis here, he's saying that the Trump administration doesn't understand. But I believe that let alone him being the chief and him working hand in hand, kissing Jacob Frey, the mayor butt of Minneapolis, I don't think they understand what Governor Tim Walz, the administration of Minneapolis, doesn't understand. Bad enough you as the chief of Minneapolis setting a bad example don't understand either. So the deflection has to stop, homie. And you need to get it together because you are cowardly with no backbone and no spine, to the simple fact that you are not even upholding the oath in which you signed up for. How can you be a law enforcement agent, whether it's on a state or local level, and the simple fact is you not working with federal agencies, when when it comes all down to it, it should be a brotherhood between law enforcement from state, local, and federal, right? Because at the end of the day, the change and the trade-off of resources that American taxpayers pay for to uphold the safety of the American taxpayer. And it's so disrespectful he can sit here and blame the Trump administration